Oh my god, good morning, bedbreads and sleepyheads. I forgot to do the thingy. One moment. I need to go there. I need to click that button. It should work now. Perfect. Good morning, bedbreads and sleepyheads. Oh my god. We're back. It's been so long. It's been so long. Hello, Flossie. Congratulations to Brian, Minerva, and Flossie for first, second, and third stroke waffle, respectfully. Hello, Brian. Hello, Minerva. Hello, Flossie. Flossie, I owe you a story. I will get to it ASAP. Give me 1 second to make sure that everything is still functional and that I actually hit this button so all the stuff that does not need to be in the background is not in the background. Oh, it's been a week. We were supposed to, so on Monday was a Canadian civic holiday, so we didn't have to work. And I only work 4 days a week because I do 10-hour shifts, so we do 4 10s. And so it was like, oh snap, we don't have to work Monday and we get paid. Awesome. We get in on Tuesday, and it's like, all right, group meeting for everyone on the PM shift. So you guys are all working on Friday because we need overtime. So everyone's getting mandated for an 8-hour shift. And I was like, oh, but my 3-day week. I was going to do so many things on Friday. So that didn't happen. I ended up doing the work. But Flossie, the reason that that poem came into existence, this is going to be a frickin' bit of a bounce around story because it requires context. So there's this YouTube series called Dracula Flow. I don't know if you're aware of it, but it is essentially this guy with painted on hair dressed up like Dracula just saying things. He's very, very strange. Oh, Brian, happy birthday, my dude. I'm sorry that I'm late for it. I would have actually been streaming that day if I didn't have employment. R.I.P. But happy birthday nonetheless, my dude. He just spits bars from the perspective of Dracula, and I continue to not know if it's really deep or really shallow, and it frustrates the fuck out of me because it's very gangstery. Like if Dracula was gangster, like one of the lines that I distinctly remember is, I don't give a shit. If I had a dime for every time I gave a shit, I'd be broke because I don't give a shit. Like, it's that kind of stuff, you know, where you're like, what? I think my favorite line that I do like, because this is the line that constantly messes with me because it has a depth to it. Hold on, I just need to quickly go find the quote because I know that I'm not going to say it properly without going back to my conversation with Avatar, because I know that's where I'm going to find it. Where is it? Oh, the last guy who ran out on the pack got choked out by some gift sheet gloves. The last thing he saw was the price tag on him. He slowly faded into the darkness, and I let the archangels take him. Like, it's such that, like, that line is so nutty because it's just like, okay, yeah, it's like the dramatic, like the how to say, the embodiment of just like, yeah, like, I'm so rich that I can just kill one of my own crew when they step out on me, and I'm so constantly strapped with new costly things that the last thing that they would see is the price tag, because I haven't even taken the price tag off the gloves. But if you look at that and read it, it could be like, the last time that somebody bailed on us, I killed them. The last thing that they saw was the inordinate wealth that they were walking away from. And as they faded into darkness, I let the archangels take him. With an implication that it's like, and as he died, even though I held hatred towards him enough to kill him, I still gave him away to the archangels so that he could still ascend to heaven. You know, like, there's this potential for, like, this crazy amount of depth to it, while also being so shallow. Like, the line that sparked all this was, I don't care if I go blind, I don't need to see the price tag. Which again is a very big, you know, just like money, so like, you know, pockets so deep that I don't even have to look at the price tag because I know I can afford it. So that context is important because what was happening was I was working on the sealing part of the work, which is not important, just basically I'm making sure that stuff is going through a machine that is sealing bags shut. That's essentially all it is. So it's fairly mindless. I need to pay a little bit of attention to make sure that the bags are, you know, tagged properly, etc. But I was sitting there and I just had Dracula Flow kind of in my head a little bit, just kind of pondering it, while at the same time just pondering kind of how shitty the world is right now and how we're kind of living through like an almost world-ending event on almost a weekly basis. And that line, like, I don't care if I go blind, popped into my head, and it was, I don't care if I go blind, I've seen enough of this century. And as soon as I did that, I was like, I need to remember that, because that is a line that I can put into a poem. So that's where that came from, all things. Like, it was just this long cluster of events that ultimately led to me being like, I need to remember that, but I'm only like 35 minutes into like the 2.5 hour part of my shift before a break. So I was just desperately trying to keep it in mind because you're not allowed to have your phone on you while you're on the floor. So I'm just like, I hope I can remember this. And that's why that poem exists. All right, Flossie, you can go to bed now. Thank you for humoring me. Holy shit, it's Cobalt. It seems that we're trading places at the moment, Cobalt. You handed me your stream slot and were like, you have to take this. Oh, also, Flossie, in honor of you, I'm also drinking a cup of tea. I haven't had a cup of tea in like a week. It's awful. And thank you for the stretch and the hydrate, by the way, Cobalt. Like, I think you would have liked, I think you would like this tea, Flossie. It's like honey bush and orange. So it's got like this faint, soft taste of like orange with like a little, with like a little hint of like honey-esque, but not quite honey-esque flavor. It's very, very nice. I thank you for the stretch, Cobalt. Hello, Sinister, how are you? Enjoy your Fallout 4! Oh, the one problem with work. Oh. Is that I'm left-handed. So I do a lot of stuff with my left hand. And my left shoulder blade does not like it. The other day I was working and my shoulder blade was just on fire because it was just constantly left-hand work with just it's only lightly out in front of you, but your elbow's at like more than a 90-degree angle. So all that pressure's just on your shoulder and on your shoulder blade. And Syrinx was walking past me and I was like, Syrinx, you gotta help me, dude. My shoulder hurts, like my shoulder blade hurts so much. And he's like, are you serious, man? And I'm just like, please? Because he, you know, used to go to school for massage therapy. So he just grabs my shoulder and grabs my arm and just like pulls my arm straight and then just lifts it up like a lever. And like my shoulder blade popped in like 6 different places. And I was like, oh God, I needed that. Thank you. And as he's walking away, he's just like, raise your arms over your head every now and then, you idiot. And I'm like, you're right. He didn't say idiot, just on a side note, but that's how I interpreted it. And I responded with, you're right, I am an idiot. And then I went back to work. How are you, by the way, Cobalt? I hope that you're doing well. Also, we have things to do. I have 4 shorts to edit. I have to do a little writing. It's the Dub Shadow, who I'm going to be collabing with tomorrow, and I'm very excited about it. I could use a little hangout with the boys. Doing all right today, thanks. Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. And Dub Shadow, you can survive your work shift. You're gonna do great. And remember, we're gonna do Roadcraft tomorrow. Sadly not for as long because I have work on Monday. Oh no, wait, I can go as long as I want. I keep thinking. First of all, Cobalt, nice. For some reason, I'm still stuck on orientation. Also, man, yesterday was like our first paycheck, and we were like constantly getting mixed messages from employees, which is like, well, you're not gonna get anything because they pay you every 2 weeks, and you know, like, this would be week 2, so you're not gonna see anything. And I'm like, but I want to see money because money makes me feel like I'm not in danger. And then I checked my bank account this morning, and it's like, oh, never mind, they paid me for last week, just not this week. And it's like, okay, so just next paycheck will be fine. It'll just be a heftier boy. Alan, thank you so much for the raid. Home powers activate. I repeat, landing rage. Sheepy's coming hot like Mayo Top Gun. Sheepy raid. Hello, everybody, first of all. Wow. Have a good sleep, Flossie. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hold on, wait. Cobalt did do a shout out. Yeah, you were doing art. How was your art stream, Alan? If you need to go take care of yourself, please by all means do so. Hello, Alan. Hello, Fenrir. Hello, Uwa. I hope that everybody is doing well. Welcome, everybody. Hate to raid and leave, but I gotta get some rest. No worries at all, Alan. Go do your thing. Thank you so much for the raid. I will try my best to keep your community entertained, occupied, and satisfied to in whatever capacity I'm capable of doing that. Oh, sorry, I'm still stretching in the process. Oh, how is everybody doing? How was Alan's stream? Did you guys have fun? Was he being good? Did he do some art? I gotta now switch to another streamer because I was lurking in that boy's stream. Now we're over there. Now we're over at Intimidation Orange, who I'm going to just really rapidly give a hydrate redeem. And then a lurk. Got him. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so we have things to do today, and I don't know how much I'm gonna get done today. I'm gonna try to get all the edits done if I can help it. But I don't think I'm gonna mute today for the most part. I think I'm just gonna chat while I'm working. If I ever get like in like a bit of a flow state, I'll mute myself. But we'll see when that happens. Or if it happens. Alan was totally talking about loot stuff. But he raids me only for me to learn that he was talking about improper things. Tisk. Oh, that's a nice sound actually. Tisk. Sorry. I don't get to be very creative during the week because of 10-hour work shifts, so my brain will randomly be like, oh, beatboxing stream. No, liar, you heard nothing. Hello, liar, how are you? Yeah. Like that. See, I know what you're saying, Cobalt. I got you. I got you, my dude. I'm picking up what you throwing down. How are you, by the way, liar? I hope that you're doing well. I think, therefore, I am. Liar. So, there's this guy at my work who talks a frick ton. Like, he talks so much. And yesterday's shift, I was doing a job that I didn't really have to pay attention that much. So, just in the background was the radio and him talking about motorcycles for 2.5 hours. And all I could think of was like, I wonder how Liar's doing with her motorcycle. I hope she's having fun. But mine looks like 12 for... Oh, that's brutal, Sinister. Reduce your work hours by at least 2 hours. Because I'm doing the 10 hours, and it already feels like I have no time at all during the day. Like, on Thursday I got home and I really craved Factorio, so I played Factorio for 45 minutes, went to bed, woke up, got all prepped for work, and then played for just like literally 10 minutes and was just like, well, my ride's gonna be here in like 3 minutes, I gotta get going. I'll ride it next week. Let's go, liar! You're gonna be the cool artist with a motorcycle. Did I tell you that I was on the highway the first time? You did not! Tell me everything. I'm out. I've got the tea right now, liar. I'm ready to hear you spill the tea. I'm prepared. I was prepared for this moment. Ba-da-boom, 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 ba-da-boom. Sorry, I'm all over the place right now. Because I haven't streamed in like a week, and I feel like I haven't streamed in like a bazillion weeks, and it feels really weird. There's not much to spill, although I did just go onto a road and was like, huh, wonder where this goes. I'll stay on it. Honestly, if you're practicing like being on the highway, I think that's a good way to do it. To just be like, I should just be on here for the next like 20, 30 minutes. Like just to do so, you know, just to be, how to say, in the weeds of it. What was I editing again? Over here in my shorts. Oh, when the thalassophobia kicks in. That's the one. I remember, chat. Don't worry. That also means I haven't actually finished Submissive and Cuttable yet, which I thought I had, which means that's one of the 4 that we have to edit today. Of me just losing my shit while Dub Shadow just drops a freaking curveball at me. As soon as I got past where I'd been, it was like, okay, speed limit. It's now 50 miles per hour. Good luck, motherfucker. Liar just shifts gears and you just hear the engine just boom. She just disappears into the horizon. She becomes one with the moon and stars. And it's the middle of the day. That's how fast she's going. Hey, Luna D! Congratulations on getting access to vanilla tea. No, it freaked me out. I don't want to go fast. But liar! You're gonna feel so good. Will, do I get a prize when I get all 31? I don't know, Luna D. I haven't planned that far ahead, and since I only stream 2 days a week now, I don't have to worry about it. Dust's off hands. Because it'll take quite a while before someone makes it there. If someone makes it there, I'll be like, oh, congratulations. I'll put you on like a first to get 31 T. I believe in you though, liar. I believe in your ability to become Sonic. That's where I'm at. Over 50 miles an hour. I was very aware of, if I do something wrong, I'm very possibly dead, and that would suck. I mean, true. True. Maybe I shouldn't tell that one story. You know what? I'll keep that one to myself. Tell me the story. This was a story heard from someone, not from a news article, so take it with a grain of salt. but apparently this motorcyclist had his girlfriend on the back and was being chased by the police, and he went super fast, and essentially at one point she kind of lost her grip and fell while he was going extremely fast. And they suspected that she died instantly because just the sheer speed that she hit the ground with was just... Oh no, not a good start to the story. The alleged statement is that when she hit the ground, her body just kind of fell apart. Like it just tore itself apart. I can't say that confidently, but I would not want to be one of the drivers on the road for that moment. Because could you imagine just a motorcycle whiz by and then just like a few dozen yards from you, you just watch someone explode into viscera? Just imagine getting a liar, a 90 mile an hour rash, I think just is the equivalency of cutting through your skin, fats, muscles, and bone in one go. Like, it's just a whoosh. It is the ultimate, like, deep skin cleanse. And Eccentric, thank you so much for the stretch and the hydrate. Much appreciated. It's like falling onto a full body belt sander. Yeah, exactly. It's the ultimate deep skin cleanse. Tell me that I'm wrong. There are no impurities left there because there's nothing left. How are you, by the way, Eccentric? I hope that you're doing well. Oh. Hold on, I need to do one thing first. Let's see, you were talking about 50. Were you saying 50 or 60? Okay, 50. Okay, so that's about 80 kilometers an hour. Okay, yeah, that's below highway speeds for us. Our highway speeds are 100 kilometers an hour. In some places 110, which is about 62 miles per hour. Or 68 miles an hour. Was trying out. Oh, how is it, Eccentric? I heard from Syrinx that they actually have some, like, neat new, how to say, upgrades to it. Or, quality of life things. Like being able to drag people as a medic while you're reviving them, which I think is very good as someone who plays medic a lot. But not interesting. Oh, I see. I understand. Ich verstehen. Anyway, guys, if you ever ride on a motorcycle, please get a leather jacket. Yes, and a helmet, please. Helmet, leather jacket, at least leather chaps if you can. Like and probably at least jeans underneath of that if you can help it. It's actually like Battlefield 3. Did I play? I think I played Battlefield 3. Let me look up Battlefield 3 really quickly. Yes, I did play a bunch of Battlefield 3. I don't think I played Battlefield 4. But Battlefield 3 had a good feel to it. You ideally want your body fully covered with stuff that is actual safety gear. I mean, true, but the amount of times you see people on a motorcycle with a helmet and like short-sleeved shirts and shorts, and you're just like, oh my god, yes, exactly, liar. And you're like, what are you doing? I want to hit you to remind you that you're gonna get hurt. Battlefield Bad Company 2. Hey, same Eccentric. I put way too many hours into Battlefield Bad Company 2. That was probably the peak of my like first person shooting like memories. Honestly, you're lucky to find people with helmets sometimes. You ain't wrong. Sorry, also doing some light editing in the background. It's a disco and he's zooming. I remember when I was riding a bike at like 5 miles an hour in my elbows, scraped against cement and it tore a hole through my my sweatshirt. I didn't even get road rash, or I don't want to get road rash going like 30 or over. Oh my god, right? I've had my jeans torn on a nail because, you know what, in hindsight, I'm just realizing that this is an insane statement. I once tore my jeans on a nail hanging from a wall while being dragged around by a sheep. So I could only imagine what it would be like to actually go at a notable speed against just anything like that. I realized the strangeness of that statement after I said it, and now I don't know how to feel about what I've said. I got flat out knocked out falling off an electric scooter at 8. God damn, Eccentric, were you okay? And I just scraped my elbow when I was riding my bicycle, so yeah. Liar. Pedaling down the street, catches her elbow on concrete. Could you imagine if this was a diesel-powered vehicle? I can't remember. Are motorcycles gas or diesel-powered? I took a gamble and now I don't know how to feel. I mean, it's not that strange knowing that you're a farm boy, but still, Luda D, it's such a thing that you say and you're like, wait. Those are some interesting words put together. Well, thank you, Fenrir. I did say I was supposed to keep Alan's chat or Alan's community entertained to the best of my abilities. Does it make sense? I don't know. I've never driven a motorcycle. Look, liar. As far as I'm concerned, motorcycles are just gas-powered sticks. All right? Because they never run out of gas. Struggled to use my arm for a couple of weeks at work. Sir! Take care of yourself. More strange was when you told me about drop kicking a cow. That cow had it coming, alright? That frickin' son of a gun just would not stay in his stupid stall. And I was so tired of it. And he was just gonna keep doing what he was doing. I chose violence. I did the right thing. It was 4 years ago. I was much more dangerous. I had much more dangerous. Sir, I'm gonna pour water on your head. To me, it sounds like you annoyed someone else, chat, considering we're sheepies. No! Well, you know. Maybe it was Alan. You know, maybe I whoopsie-doodled a statement and Alan was just like, I'm so mad at you right now. And I'm like, Alan, don't be mad at me. All right, they're gas powered. Thank you, liar. That's actually valuable to me. Yeah. Get him, Lunity. Beat his ass up. You insulted Rice Shower. Rice Shower is a horse. I suspect. Yes, she is. Oh, she has the classic one eye covered by her hair look. Those names are so weird. Wait. Disco, you have to take extra care of yourself now. That is now officially a rule. We will not be taking any yes or no's. Actually happened to be one time I blacked out in class, and when I woke up I was like, huh, time to wake up and go to school. Wait a minute, I'm in the infirmary. Liar, I worry. I worry about all of you nerds. How do we finish a task? Cobalt, if you want to finish a task, you write exclamation mark done, space, and then the number correlated to it. So for you, it would be done, space, 1. Boom, there you go. First of all, nice, and second of all, nice. Eccentric wakes up from unconsciousness and the stranger's just like, are these yours? And you're like, what are you doing in my bedroom? But yes. Cobalt, how many sections do you have? Be honest. Oh. Well, you knocked out 1. That's a little under a percentage towards your goal. So let's go. I can't do the exact math. It'd be like 0.8? 0.9? I think it's 0.8. It'd be 0.8%. Vencia, how are you? I am doing all right. Thank you for asking. I'm trying to edit and talking with chat too much. Ooh, I know what I need. Do I have that music? I was like, this break is lasting a while. What? That's not a break. That's the work timer. I'm technically working on the side, so bleh. Aren't you supposed to be focusing right now? Yeah, but I don't have the thingy. I don't have this on because I'm talking with chat. Working on reading something for TTRPG all day. Heck yeah, what TTRPG are you reading? And Liar got herself the wildflower tea. Let's go. Here to continue at unreasonably late hours. That is reasonable. I'm giving you permission to be unreasonable reasonably. Blades in the dark. Oh my god! Okay, okay. Encia, I really like the way it works. I just don't fully understand that TTRPG yet, but I would like to run it one day because it looks really cool. I just don't understand the time disc / event disc system yet. Like, I just don't fully get it yet, and I'm frustrated that I don't because it looks really neat, and I want to understand it. Event disc. I don't know what they're called. Hold on. Let me actually look it up really quickly. 1 second, chat. Lights in the dark. You will download it if you do. Dang it, liar. You're making things worse. Progress clocks. That's what they're called. That's what I'm trying to talk about. Progress clocks. What did I do? You're adding, how to say, you're adding chaos into the universe, which has the potential for the secret to trigger, and therefore there might actually be a horse added to the frickin' horse girl game called Skibbity Riz, which one would be like, good God, now I'll never play it, not that I was ever going to begin with, but two, now that exists. Now that's a thing. Are there other TTRPGs that use that system, Encia? If you have one, please let me know. I would love to learn. Because I've read it a couple times and I'm like, I get it, but it feels like you have like, you can have up to like 6 clocks. And they're all counting differently and they're, like, it's like you have, like, how to say, like, the alarm will be triggered in this clock, and you have the guard that you distracted will return clock, and you have the amount of times you can try to crack the safe before, you know, something else triggers clock, and they're all kind of happening at the same time, and it's just like, well, wait, hold on, that's a lot of things. Dang, Cobalt, there you go. You got 1.6% of your stuff done. You're zooming. You out here like Shio Gorath. Zoom. Except you could control the flow. He's going far too fast. Chat, slow that boy down. Alright, so that'll be enough for that. Oh, wait, I need... Do I have that music? Where's my sound effects? I do have it. Perfect. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Finish reading. Good luck, be brave. Please let me know how the game runs, because I love the system. If I understand correctly, like, it's been a while since I read it, and it was like a rapid reading, so I don't remember everything. This is the game where you basically can get a layout that's like, you can have a, like, medium item, quote-unquote, and like 3 light items, quote-unquote, and you can kind of choose what they are as the game is progressing, right? Like one of those, just like, we have a locked door, and you're just like, oh my goodness, thank goodness that I brought my lock picks with me. You know, use one of your small items checked off, and it's how to say, it's you can be like, all right, well, that was lock picks. That's one of the 3 items that you've brought with you now. the name of the horse Tommy Two Socks. I first read that as Tommy Two Toes, and I'm like, that's clever. Weird, but clever. I like it. But Tommy Two Socks, I also like that. Both are good. Open window. Liar, you should go open that window. Got to move on to stage 2 because we're already behind. We only have 17 minutes until ads. Oh, you need to put a space between done and 1, by the way, liar. You're 90% of the way there. Just one more action. There you go. I hope the opening of the window has brought comfort to you, because it is warm as frick here, and I can't open my window because it'll just make it worse. We're going through another heat wave. I hate it here. I hope I'll find cool people to raid with. My friends aren't interested, unfortunately. The only one who plays TTRPGs with me. To play my own TTRPG, I am making in the works. That's cool! On the same race. They were against War Terminator and Master of Arms. Not gonna say the worst names, I feel bad for the horse. The horse doesn't know. The horse doesn't understand. Well, you have to stop burning Canadian. But liar, how else am I going to continue my war against the ocean? You have to raise the villain before you can defeat it. Right now it is below the power level that I crave for a challenge. So if I can just continuously heat up the planet and make the polar ice caps melt so the ocean becomes bigger, then it is truly a foe worth defeating. Boo, NCF. Boo upon them. Can you warm up the planet with like a heat ray? No, because that would require inventing it. Oh, and thank you for the head pats, by the way, Sinister. Understand why. Yeah, Blades in the Dark is complicated. It's a thick boy when it comes to learning. Yeah, we'll put it like that. Oh, that's the other thing I need. Oh, this short might take me longer than I expected. Do I have that one? Let me recheck chat. Rules are easy to use, but the whole system is complicated indeed. Good demonstration of the difficulty between difficulty and complexity. True! Oh, so go do your reading, you goober. I believe in you. Okay. Yeah. I got a few minutes left. I'm gonna do the quick mute sting and get a little bit of extra work done. Good luck, be brave, everybody. If you're working on something, I believe in you. Also making food. Enjoy your food and mute. I'm sorry, Ling, but teehee. There, I fixed it. How are you, by the way, Ling? I hope you're doing well. Me trying to simultaneously communicate with peeps while also trying to remember how to do green screen. For your third stream, so now I'm just rolling around, as she say. I got a bit of a sugar rush. I know exactly. You know exactly what I'm rolling around exactly. But yeah, fair. Sorry, I was trying to keep anonymity and personal conversations away from Streamling. I always play dumb when it comes to that. If I am having a conversation with somebody, how to say, either while streaming or just before streaming, and they pop in, as far as I'm aware from streamer mode, I don't know a thing that's happening. I'm pretty sure you're going back to photos, but you've muted the thing on because you didn't notice. And I think you are, just in case. Oh, no worries at all. We're in the perfect opportunity to remove that. But thank you, NCI. I still appreciate it. Okay, so I need this to move at a crazy slow speed. So how's the weather over there? We got 22 somehow. It feels like it's baking. We are rocking, I'm pretty sure, around... You know what? Let me check. We are rocking currently 27 with a heat wave warning. Yeah, with a feel of about 32. It's warm. Fuck those temperatures, dude. It's pretty bad. I'm just sitting here in a t-shirt and shorts, and I'm just sweating. Like, I almost miss being at work because at least work has air conditioning. Mostly because we have to. On what continent are you? Oh, I'm in Canada. I mean, that's not average summer. Okay, well, when I say shorts, I mean like boxers. As in, I'm in a t-shirt and underwear. Didn't want to go down this road, Ling, but you forced my hand. Now I had to say it out loud. Now I have to sit here being all embarrassed. You did this. It is indeed hot for Canada. Yeah, it's pretty hot. We have a heat wave for like the next 4 days. It's brutal. What do we do? I didn't tell you to didn't I tell you to just work in underwear? I am in underwear right now and a t-shirt. Just because I would feel if somehow my covered, non-functioning currently camera were to activate, at least I could hide my disgusting body so that you could only see my disgusting face. Me, no shirt, just underwear. You heard what I said. You heard why I'm doing what I'm doing. Ads will. I know, Cobalt. Don't worry. I'm watching. Thank you. All right, everybody. We need to take a quick little 3-minute ad break. If you guys can, are able to get up and stretch. Grab yourself something to eat. Grab yourself something to drink. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. We'll be back ASAP. P-R-P. That was a terrible buh. There. Oh my god, we're back. I don't know. Wait, what is? What's this madness? What's this? Stop. Get out of here. How much time we got? 55. Boom. I might have continued to be. Also, thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Ling. I appreciate it. Next break, if I get at least one of the shorts done, I'm gonna go get a bowl of ice cream. And thank you, Elsa, for the stretch, of course. Oh, one thing I actually do want to share. So, get a bowl of ice and then put some cream in it. Is that what you're about to tell me, liar? Like, just take a bowl of ice and just take like a carton of half and half and just pour it into the bowl. It's like, there's your ice cream. Like, oh god, eating ice like cereal. I got a cool. Oh, don't worry. I have. Oh, I'm not gonna click on it. I have all the spirits at the moment, unless they've added brand new stuff, which I don't think they have. I don't think that there's more DLC. Unless they just recently added new DLC. Oh my god, they just recently added new DLC. Oh, it's going to be released. Sorry. I was about to say August the 25th, but it's like the 9th. This, I do like this. I think this is a good approach. The idea of working on a train, I think, is a fantastic option. I just got a sus. Oh, you got a sussy boy. Is this the boy you speak of? Yeah, I went ham for a couple of days because I was really determined to like get them all. And I was actually working while I was doing so, you know, at least I could say that I got them all like quote unquote as intended. But yeah, really quickly, as some of you are aware, I'm in a video game, and I'm also a lore writer for the game called The Calling, or The Calling. The Calling. There we go, because I always say The Culling, and it's supposed to be The Calling, and I keep saying it incorrectly, and I'm constantly like, what? Oh yeah, liar, there's a game being made by Buried Candy, who is being a cool heckin' guy and is putting VTubers into his game, and they're currently where, oh my god, you repost so much stuff. Hold on. Oh my god, you post so many things. There? Is this the one I'm looking for? No. It's here somewhere. I am going to find it. I apologize, chat. I can't see you at the moment because I am hunting. I know you posted this, you son of a gun. Where did you post it? There's the one. Where's the Steam release? Or not the Steam release, rather the Steam wish list. Where did you post it, you son of a gun? I know you posted it. Well, you know what? I'll just put the Epic Games one up for now because I'm wasting a lot of time on this, and it's fine. It's fine. Oh, you'll probably find it here, actually. This is probably the better. This is the better option. Here it is. I apologize for the... That'll work. But yeah, so this is the thing I'm doing. Congratulations, Cobalt. And we're making some, like, exclusive skins for the Kickstarter that's going to be happening soon. And I finished mine a couple days ago. And Bird Candy wanted some, like, art for everybody. So he was like, oh, you can just, you know, I can just take pictures from places and stuff. Like it doesn't have to be anything, like, crazy or dramatic. They're just, like, little cards that I want to use to make sure people can see. So I, of course, went out of my way for no reason to make my own. Hold on, wait, I want to make sure. How do I do this again to make sure that it's not immediately visible? I always forget. We'll do it that way. No, not that. Goodness gracious me. I can do it. Thank you, Liar. I appreciate. Stop. Oh my god, I hate you. Save, whatever. I was trying to do this differently, but... So I made this earlier today as my card for the new model or for the new outfit that I made for myself. I just found a quick, like, I'm glad you did those eyes. I originally wasn't going to, Ling, and I believe it was you that was like, hey, what about the robot eyes? And I'm like, oh, wait, shit, that's an incredible idea. So I did that, and then at first had both just blue eyes, and then was like, well, wait, my color theme is very blue and orange, so what if I do that? Have one blue and one orange? So I did, and it worked very well. I think it's my kind of game. I appreciate that, and then my brain just short-circuited because I'm trying to think of too many things at once. Also, Eva? Eva? I don't understand the question. Could explain your thought process, Ling. And yeah, and see, I still appreciate it. Like, it's okay if it's not your kind of game. No, sorry. Specifically what happened is I had... Oh, Ling, you know. You know. I know that you know. That thing is based on... Hold on. Hold on. You know what? No. You've done this to yourself, Ling. I've not tested this model yet for actual streaming. I'm frozen for a second. Don't worry about it. Well, we're gonna see if it works. How dare you? There. You did this. So, this is what the model looks like. I hope that that's visible with that background. I'll see you change the coat color. Yeah, I ended up playing around with the color. I have it set up now that I can change the coat color with just like a hue changer. Because I was really trying to make it that this thing could be easily editable. So yeah, the jacket's back color is just... There you go. And I have the name of the thing on my back as well. Like the model picture. Yeah, give me 1 second. I have the pictures because I just sent them to Buried Candy a couple days ago to be like, hey, is this cool? Is this K? Where did I leave those? There. There. All right, files incoming, Ling. But yeah, there you go. There's my little model that I spent way too long working on. I'm pretty sure that this is about 9 hours of work. And most of it was these darn things. The freaking sides of the jacket. God, those things suck to make because I wanted them very specific and then I goofed them and it was a whole ordeal. Oh, it was terrible. But yeah, so this is my model. I really like the way it turned out. And again, thank you to Ling for suggesting the eyes because I wouldn't have thought about it otherwise. All right, back to regular model. Back to regular old this bad boy. There we go. Also the picture of you holding the model, because it's like you're like, yes, and yeah, very much like somebody was just like, you look like, just insert just like a mocking statement here and me just immediately just drawing a gun and just, yes, and. Liar, no. Now I have to make another picture that looks just like that one of me just going, but there's just like a hand coming up from the bottom holding the gun. Anyway, there you go. That's another thing. You know what? I did that today, so I'm going to be a butt about it and say, just for that free XP, baby. Have to go now. No worries, Fenrir. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate the heck out of it. Make it so that you can point the gun emotes facing each other. So that we can have a gun battle. You upset me greatly, Ling. Look, I will consider this idea when you, how to say, when you, brain, stop. When you get your head dent emote, there's my proclamation. When you get your head dent emote, I will put that image as an emote. That'll be my counter. When the game comes out, we should do PvP. It's very PvP at the moment. But I come back to, you missed all the stuff, Eccentric. How could you? I just deleted the thing. Can I Okay, there you go. Eccentric, you missed everything. And you'll pay for it, and you'll pay for that with your life. There we go. All right. And now, and yeah, liar. Actually, the game is technically functional at the moment. How to say? Let me see if he's online at the moment. There we go. Oh, there you go. Ling's already got it figured out. Yeah, you can already play it. It's a little finicky at the moment because it's very in like testing phases, but I believe, yes, you have the capability to test it as long as you request access. Yeah. I mean, if you go to Buried Candy's streams. Let me just go to his, to one of his streams really quickly. Or let me just go to his, oh wait, why would I do it this way? I can just shout him out. There, that guy. If you go to his channel, he plays it pretty frequently because he's the lead dev on it. And he often tests it in his streams and gets people to join so that they can have big PvP matches and see what all happens. I ended up having a grenade off with him at one point, which was very fun because he plays a lot of like first and third person shooters, whereas I don't. And at one point I'm like, oh, you can bounce grenades. So it ended up every time that I spotted who I was pretty sure was him, I would just be like, all right, let's see if I could do like curveball these frickin' grenades. It was very, very fun. And Couple, thank you for the stretch and the hydrate, very much appreciated. I see your partner angry too. She's a scary angry. And yeah, if it comes out, Liar, I will probably do like a community. Everybody, I'm in a game and the game's out. Join me. Join me for funsies. And by join me for funsies, I mean enjoy probably all ganging up on me and absolutely demolishing me. Because I'm not very good at third-person shooters. It's not my forte. So one moment, please. I'm back to editing. You'll be fine and well. I'm very blind in games like that. Fair. Fair. It's fun, too, because I went to Buried Candy because he made an announcement on his Discord to the peeps that are in it, you know, in the game, and it's just like, hey, need to do art stuff. So I message him, and I'm like, hey, like, is there anything specific that I need to do? Like, are we going for the exclusive models or not? And he's just like, nah, I've actually already grabbed your model from one of your, your schedule posts. Like if you have something extra that you want to share, we can use that. But I grabbed like a placeholder just really quickly just to make sure that I could test stuff. So he sent me the thing. I'm like, oh, that works just fine and dandy. And then like, you know, 20 minutes later, I'm like, I made this. Slide it over. I made this. Well, I needed to make sure that I finished the model a couple days ago, but I hadn't like done the you know, it couldn't do this kind of facial expression yet. So I had to put it through Unity regardless. And then once I had that done, I'm like, well, I mean, it's just a matter of me finding a quick like free like pistol model and opening up Blender and just tweaking around with that for like 10-15 minutes, and it was like boop, 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 boop. Perfect, easy peasy. I will probably hunt down a picture of Lunity from the game later, so I can draw her running after you. The trailer of the game has her in it, because she was, like, one of the originals. I think she was one of the first, like, 7 or 8? I got in a little bit afterwards, because specifically Luna D was just like, hey, you can be part of a game. And I'm like, sure, why not? But yeah, she's in the original trailer. She's the one with like the 4 tails. 3 tails, 4 tails, 4? 4 tails, 3 tails, 3 tails, 4? 3, 4. I'm a bad boyfriend. I'm a terrible partner. I don't remember how many tails she has. Oh, I know. She is lurking right now being like, this son of a bitch. This son of a bitch. I think she has 3. Yeah, she has 3. 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, 3 tails. I bet you'd finish one. No. No, it's far. I can't tell from this side. Oh wait, also we're changing this by removing that. I will probably get 1 done at least, NCA though. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna get at least 1 done. Oh, weird. Look at your own pace. The joke was too funny to not take because you mentioned earlier. It's like, no, I get you, and see ya. I get you. I should be working right now, but I'm being a goober right now. It's quite a huge number of tails. Initialize brain refresh. Nap for the have a good nap, liar. Don't worry, I don't know how many tails my wife has, and she's in the same room. Depends on her mood. Cobalt, you're doing so good! Bruh! You've done 3% of your entire project, if I'm doing my math correctly. You know what? Give me a second. Yeah, it's about it's 1.83 specifically. So you've currently done 3.3% of your project. You're crushing it, dude. This is legitimately just knocking the ball out of the park right now. Yeah, I'm sitting here not even done with 1 edit yet. And Cobalt's just like, I'm just gonna use his distraction as fuel to be functional. And I'm just like, this guy is doing the right thing. I'm upset, but he's doing the right thing. Stitches, hello! Her name is Ling. I've heard of a Ling. They're pretty cool, honestly. I hear they're undead and doesn't afraid of anything. But still, we appreciate the technicalities. I approve. I legit looked away for a split second. Keep adding to my emote stockpile. Ling, why are you doing this? And Stitches, I hope that you're doing well, by the way. Wow. Wow. Okay. Now is the roughest of times. Really like using emotes as reactions. Ling, just make a Discord already and put them all there. Just make a Discord server if you don't have one already. After having followed already. Just got back from the movies. Didn't know Ling was here. Ooh, what movie did you watch? I do have one. Why do you think I use head to... Am I a fake fan? Am I just... Do I just watch Ling for the booba? Am I the worst? Am I terrible? Am I bad? I'm desperately looking right now for Ling's Discord that might be somewhere on her stream, and now I'm paranoid and panicking. 1 second, chat. I can't see you for a moment as I desperately try to look for what. Wah! Hold on. Okay, I don't see one, so I feel like I'm being mocked right now. Toyed with, even. Okay, I'm back. Hold on, no, Will, it doesn't work. Okay, thanks. This frickin' lady. Check Discord. What? What did you do? You know what? I will join. Heck you. Bam. Gonna put you right there on the list of Discords. Oh, what are you doing? Oh my god, I would lose my shit if that was the case. Also, Snap, how are you? Can't believe you're not. No, come on, don't judge me like this. I have been known to always be behind. Look. I now legit occasionally have Beans DM me when I'm not there, specifically when Ling is drawing booba, and I'm just like, what has become of my life? Serious question, have you collabed with Ling before. I have not. I wouldn't know what to collared with Ling before. Who's the one holding the collar in that case? We have? When did we do this? In Cobblemon. That's okay. That doesn't count. That was a thing that I only Don't look at me. I'm bad at this. And Cobalt is just casually working. Cobalt is just casually gutting through his actual work. Goodness. Well, you guys start collabing with her. I mean, I do want to one day. Ling's neat in a pain in the ass brat sort of way. But I don't know what we would collab. Oh, I know what we would collab. If I ever collab with Ling, it would be a just chatting stream, but the whole time, all I would do is start a new file of Fields of Mystery in the background and just screen share that with her, and her just being really upset with me. To be fair, for this one, speeding up the video to the factor I've been using Sync perfectly was so easy. Still works! And I will both yell at you for it, sir. Acceptable. You know what that does, Ling? It increases viewer engagement, which allows both of our channels to thrive more as the dialogue in chat increases, therefore making us both more noticed. Just saying. Could do an art collab. That's the actual one I'm thinking of, except for Ling would absolutely destroy me. I'd be like, I drew this, and it would take me an hour and a half, and it's just terrible. And Ling would be like, I drew this, and it's this gorgeous piece of art she did in 26 minutes. And I'm like, I've done an art collab with Kaju before. And Kaju absolutely elbow drops me every time. I mean, to be fair, he has hundreds of hours on me. Same with Ling. I mean, Ling probably, but Kaju and Ling probably both thousands of hours on me at this point. No, I'm sorry to tell you guys this, but it is a competition. It would be quite the competition. And I would lose. Throws confidence. I'm sorry, I'm immune to confidence. Confidence can't get me. I am immune to it. Oh, you think self-esteem issues are your ally? I was born in it, molded by it. I did not see confidence until I was a man, and by then, all it did was blind me. Oh no, I lost it. No, Ling, get it back. You have to draw the thingies. You are contractually obligated to draw this emote that you're thinking of. What type is strong? A lot of things hurt me. I'm vulnerable to a lot of things. Kindness, compliments, praise, they all make me want to leave the room. They immediately just make me go, yeah, you know, I don't have to be here actually. I could just go. was about to compliment you. You're still a cool streamer. I appreciate that. I'm trying to get better at not being the guy that goes, eh, whenever someone says something nice. I give compliments, but I don't like to receive them. Same, Stitches. I'm in the exact same boat, where you're just like, dude, you did really good there. And then if they go, same, I immediately just want to throw like a water balloon at them. You did really good too. Sorry, you deserve that. You deserve that for spewing lies. And if I say you're doing great, does that create a paradox? No, it just makes me panic. Panic is an over-dramatization, of course, but I definitely get uncomfortable when people compliment me. Because there's just that, like, I don't know how to... God damn, Stitches, you're almost at the 4-year mark, you legend. Also, god dang, I also just realized that my 4-year mark is in 2 months. 2 months and 5 days? Will, it's been that long. I know. I know, I feel it too. The creeping, endless awareness that time progresses ever onwards and nothing we do can stop it. Alright, hold on. I need to do this in the correct place, which is right below, which we then grab, and it's not for everything, but we need to do it in the moment because it's important. One of these days I got to go to the Great White and meet you and cut you. Hell yeah, my dude. I would say hello. I would be like, I'm socially anxious, but hello. For this one, I need it to be here. And do that, and that. Perfect. Alright, I gotta go quick into mute mode because I'm gotta do the subtitles, and the subtitles I actually need to focus on, so we're gonna do a quick boop. I'll be back. The subtitle should maybe take me like 10 minutes, so I'll be back in about 10-ish minutes. Good luck, everybody. Be brave. Don't fall in. Do all the good things for yourself. I shall return. Eh. Eh. There! Pew. That's right. Now I have my own cyborg version of myself that could fight your, cyborg shenanigans. The difference is, oh wait, no, you also have a gun. Damn it! Never mind. My one, my one strength. Because I still remember at one point I was like, Ignis, you don't scare me. And you were just like, I should scare you. I have a gun. But yeah, Ignis, I have a new model for the video game that I'm in. Cheer. Perfect. To possibly seeing that one day. She brings it up every now and then. What video game? Dang it. Is it far back enough that I can... or is it not far back enough? Ooh, are we like just there? Are we just there? I know Liar posted it. I think it's just too far back. Oh, the sadness is real. R.I.P. Hold on. I find... Also, hello, Dorn. There we go. I found it. There it is. Boop. Also, one down. Technically 4 to go, but that might only be one or, well, 3 to go. There might be a chance that I'll get one more knocked out today. But we're making progress. I just haven't streamed in a while, so I'm being... Saitaka... Global... Hold on, I need a reference to this. Oh, killer tofu. Oh. Nice. That was part of the inspiration, Dorn, so I'm glad that it came through. Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, it seems like something right up your alley, you fucking nerd. Well, this is becoming another cursed ass emo. I'm excited to see it. I want to see it. I want to see the madness. You get on out of here. Oh my freaking god, why are you being this way. Stab it. Alright, after the break, we definitely... I need to hunker down and actually work on this one, because my god, I need to get something done. I love your smoking one. I don't have... How to say? I've never thought about prices for my emotes, unfortunately. I just kind of do them. Like, the last time I did emotes was because Ling drew me a base, and I just went... I'm just gonna draw like 5 of these and just kind of give them to people because I want to. So I don't know. I've never drawn one for any purposes. Dub Shadow, congratulations on surviving your work. See, you can do it. Also, don't worry, Cobalt. I see that my ads are coming up soon. I got you, my dude. I know you're thinking it. Because buddy out here keeping me honest, and we appreciate that. You did get one short done. Yeah, we're gonna get one other short one done. Though, because I got that short done, I'm allowed to get ice cream during this break. I actually haven't noticed. Cobalt, Cobalt, stick to the script. Oh, wait, one more question, Cobalt, before you go back to work and before we have to take an ad break. Did you get my extra audio? Have you got a chance to check those yet? Oh yeah, I saw it. Perfect. I was gonna ask if you do a smoking one, if I could get a smoking one from you, if you did any. Oh, I mean, I can try, certainly. I was confused and frightened. And then suppressed it. I literally, just for context, Cobalt, before I go, you talking about me? I heard audio. My cat isn't a bag and it's cute. I'm distracted. Oh no, I sent Cobalt some audio for something he wanted me to record. And while I was prepping to send him stuff, I was just in kind of like a creative mood. So while I was testing the audio levels, I just recorded myself, and at one point I just recorded myself threatening Cobalt, and was just like, that's funny. I'm just gonna leave that in the folder that I'm gonna send him. I'm questioning a lot of things right now. Don't worry. And also, yeah, Ignis, stop hoarding your cat. Show us your cat. I now understand why you call Ignis. Oh, I call Ignis because, I mean, sometimes I call her Igonus, and I don't know why, but one day I said it and it made me laugh. And Cobalt's still fucking zooming. Let's go, my dude. All right, I need to take a quick little 3-minute break to go get some ice cream and just move around a little bit. When we come back, I'm gonna freaking try to hardcore this last short so that I have one more done on the list. In the meantime, if you guys can or able to, if you can stretch, grab yourself some meat, grab yourself some drink, for sure you guys didn't give yourselves. I'll be back. ASAP, BRB. And we're back. And I got ice cream! And if you lovely ladies and gentlemen and those with a good sense to do away with the whole ordeal are not eating ice cream right now, you should. The end. Full statement. Full stop. And sleep well, Encia, and have a good meal, Cobalt. You don't get cute cat pics because you're leaving. Wait, hold on. Because you're leaving on a break. The audacity. Well, I'm upset by this. I'm upset by this, Ignis. Well, I just got back from the gas station. Well, time to go back, Eccentric. Your only option. I'm dramatically chewing ice cream. I don't know how one actually functionally chews ice cream, but here we are. Anyway, as I said, I'm going to try to go a little bit hard on it this time. Get this shenanigans done. And then I want to add this to the list. I need to do that because otherwise I'm going to forget. There's a brand called Bluebell. And they released a new flavor of ice cream. And it's legit addictive. What's the name of the flavor? Remember the actual name. This boy comes in here and is like, man, there's this ice cream that's really addictive. And it's like, oh, what is it? I don't know. 10 out of 10. I feel attacked and assaulted. What's freaking new? Well, remember, I say having a shitty ass memory and having no right to say this. All that. Cookie cake, that's it. Let me take a look. Cookie cake. Ooh! Ooh! That looks real fucking good. I had to be super careful going inside gas stations. That stuff is gonna make me put on 30 pounds. Yeah, you look at it and you're like, oh. Oh. Oh, and then before you can get the third O out, you're out of the store with like 10 containers of it. And you're like, what happened? I was at the store, I was looking at it, and now I'm here. The last 3 minutes are just a blank. I didn't exist. And now I have a bunch of ice cream in my arms. Alright, we going to work? If you guys are also working, good luck, be brave. If not, use this time to relax, be good to yourself, do a heckin' good time. Boop. I'll see you guys on the other side. I am gone for 45 seconds. Gosh dang it, Lig. I love it. The new horrible. Oh, I am zooming. What in the nine hells is that? What is the reference? Lig, I'm so confused. Snappa is upset. Look what you did. Snappa's upset now. Is that what you wanted? How do you even know about this? Ling, I don't understand. I'm going back to work. That's what I'm doing. And such is a reaction. Just the... Oh god, wait, I do know what you're talking about, Snappa. I finally... Because I'm like, I recognize this head shape. I recognize this. Thank you. I hate it. It's funny and you should feel bad. It's great for what do you mean, excuse me? Yeah, the panic is part, yeah. I already see many versions of this. SMH my head. Alright, I'm going back to work. Good luck, be brave. Alright. I got the one edit done. I'm starting on the next one, but I don't think I got the energy for it, which is wah. Because it's the 100th short I've ever edited. Not including the random ones that came from like long form videos that I sliced down, but dedicated shorts. I'm on 100. I'm doing alright, Syrinx. Syrinx, I made a thing. I made a thingy. No, please. There it is. I made a new model. Sorry, I'm very proud of my model, okay? I'm very happy with it. I'm happy with the model. And have a good night, Brian. Please have yourself a good one. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's good to see you again, my dude. I hope to see you tomorrow, and if not, have yourself a great weekend and subsequent week. And I will see you the next time that I see you, my dude. Sorry, I'm just really happy with this. It took so long for me to find a hand position that I was happy with. Like, I kept moving it up and down and left and right and being just like, no, just like, have it like almost perpendicular to like the jawline. That's what I ended up with, being like there. Might as well putting him. Dub Shadow, you just started a stream. Dub Shadow, go to your stream. I'm gonna raid you in like 10 minutes. Get out of here, you fly swatter. He's in pre-stream. I know, but that means he should be focusing on getting that pre-stream full stream. Buddy out here, like, what do you call that again? When you have drinks before you go out drinking, there's a term for that, and I can't think of the term anymore. It's not prepping. It's not well, it's pre-drinking, but there's another term for it. Yeah, there's like a term that someone do it, like... Ugh, I can't think of it anymore. That word's important for the dumb little punchline I want to drop, but I can't remember. Syrinx knows! Syrinx! Syrinx! No, he's not there. He's gone. He's long gone. Hell, dude was never here to begin with. He's a ghost. But he's just whispers on the wind that is carried by the trees who remember who he once was. I would ask my brother, but I'm streaming. Yeah, good call. Hold on. What is it called when you drink before going to a party? Pre-gaming. There we go. Pre-gaming. That's the term I'm thinking of. Dub Shadow out here pre-gaming before he goes to Denny's. That's what he's doing at the moment. Not even going to a bar, he's going to a restaurant and he's pre-gaming right now. Go to your stream, you goober. How unresponsible. What? But like... Oh, thank you very much. This is very kind of you, Dub Shadow. The resub with the 7 months. No. I'm switching to the other model again. At this distance, I can really stare him down. Hold on. I'm gonna make sure that I'm staring right ahead. We don't accept no around here, Dub Shadow. There's one other thing I need to trigger right now. One moment. Trying to remember where it is. Trying to do this while still looking ahead, which is really hard. Not that one. Not that one. Is it this one? No. Must be this one then. Yeah, there it is. There we go. That worked. Thank you for your time and consideration. You may go back to your stream now. It's gone full cyber. Yep, I went full cyber psychosis just now. This is, no one knows. They think it's all for the culling, but it's, or the calling, but it's really just me preparing to fight Ignis. Also, I realize that I'm 5 followers away from 666, and I feel like I need to do something with 666. I probably have to play a horror game for 666. You're evening the battlefield against Ignis. Yeah, I even have a gun. She has 2 and a chainsaw, but you know, there's more hope than there was a moment ago. You know? Alright, we're gonna close that. Just play V Rising. I could. I do own it. Alright, everybody, because it's a, well, wait, hold on, then I can go and use, hold on, where's my, what? No, wrong one. No, wrong one. I'm a fool. I can use this one again. There we go. I can use this one again. I'm a lurk. Gotta defend myself against Kata. Good luck, be brave. I can use this one again, Ling. I like this model. I haven't gotten to use it in a while. October, I'm gonna actually try to do scary stories again if I can help it. Even though with work it'll be a lot harder, but you know. I'm having too much fun. Stop looking at me, Chad. I'm having too much fun. Go away. Oh, I think I've reached... Wait, me realizing when I have less time to stream horror-themed games due to Pokemon. What? That sounds like an issue, not an ish-me-ling. I say also needing to get onto the Pokemon situation and not having had any time. Because I want to get things done, and I don't have any time. Blark. And tomorrow's probably going to be fully consumed as well, so... Regardless, I think this is where we're done for the day. Because I think that I don't have any more energy in my noggin to keep doing work. So I'm going to take the rest of the night off. Probably going to go across the street and see if they maybe have something tasty for me to purchase at a discounted price so that I also get a walk in today because, you know, exercise is good for you. So naturally, there's only one place that we can go. And that is the one and only W Boy himself, because he has 50 seconds left. So we got to prepare. We got to rush him. We got to storm him before the defenses are in place, like the beaches of Normandy up in here. That's what we're doing. I also realized that I'm in a vampire outfit right now. You know what? I accept my situation. This is what I'm going to do. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hate that I could only stream twice a week, but that's just the life that I live right now. Could potentially change in the future. I'm still trying to work on something every day for about like half an hour to about an hour, depending on what I can muster based on how rough work was. So there are some things that are hopefully still going to be coming up in the future to the best of my abilities, but well, we'll see how much I could do. But for now, we're heading on over to that boy, WUB. If you are subscribed, please use the top rated message. If you are not subscribed, please use the bottom rated message. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, and those with the good sense to do away with the whole ordeal, because quite frankly, who isn't tired of it? What's the point of genders if you can just not use genders? That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty neato. 13 people, thank you all so much for being here. Quick outro and then we are done for the night. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, whether you were chatting, whether you were looking late, just popped in and out for a second. Know that you were super appreciated. Hope you guys are having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it have to be for you. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time it have to be for you, hope that you have a very restful sleep. I will see you guys over at Dub Shadows. I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow if possible for some roadcraft. And if not, have yourself a great weekend. And I will see you guys the next time that I see you. Bye-bye for now.